Pluto goes through the ashes of pain to be reborn brilliantly. Pluto in astrology is a planet with a profound meaning of change, rebirth, and spiritual power. This planet is also considered the messenger of death, in governing the cycle of life and death, rebirth and transformation. It's also quite mysterious and cold, specializes in spreading fear. Pluto, one of the planets in the solar system, has a special role in astrology and carries a profound meaning of change, rebirth, and spiritual power. This planet carries the message of giving up certain things, especially old thinking, old lessons, what no longer serves our personal development. In the field of astrology, Pluto has a strong connection between personal desires and deep emotional experiences. If Venus represents love and beauty, Pluto represents human desires and worldly desires. Depending on Pluto's position, it will show different needs for sex and intimacy. Pluto represents the circle of reincarnation. Self-generation and self-destruction bring great changes in each of our lives. It tests our limits and endurance by pushing our emotions to the limit, and in that moment we will be like a phoenix reborn from the ashes. However, before there can be rebirth, there must be destruction. Pluto destroys everything in its path. This planet wipes out weak foundations, to then rebuild a stronger and more resilient foundation than before. Sometimes the difficulties and challenges in life are not to bring us to the end, but to train each person's ability to overcome adversity, which is the special meaning of Pluto. In the Bible, there are records of the 7 deadly sins of humans, including pride, greed, laziness, gluttony, envy, lust, and anger. Pluto is those shadows and is always present around us. Whether we like it or not, we still have to learn to face the truth. It forces you to learn how to control your desires. One of the important aspects of Pluto is its ability to ask profound questions about the meaning of life and existence. It explores spiritual and mental aspects, raising questions about the human journey in this world. Everything related to death is an area governed by Pluto. Thank you for watching the video. Pluto in Pisces. Pluto in Pisces possesses strong intuition and a deep sense of empathy that helps them understand and sympathize with others. They can, smelling bad luck, helps them avoid risks and find the crux of the problem easily. At the same time, they are also very generous and kind, willing to give without any self-interest. For them, love is the great enlightenment of the soul, is a state of true happiness that brings you ultimate fulfillment, so they rarely refuse others. However, this person often daydreams so much that he forgets reality and his responsibilities. When challenged, they can become angry, cause trouble, and even curse others. They are easily haunted by past pain and trauma. They need to learn how to let go of bad memories, heal your soul from within, and aim for positive things in life. Pluto in the 12 zodiac signs. The position of Pluto in the 12 zodiac signs is considered a window that opens secrets, your hidden and subconscious thoughts. It represents the stages of metamorphosis and how you adjust and adapt. For example, if you have Scorpio conjunct Pluto, you may feel comfortable facing change and even intentionally cause upheaval. Pluto in Aries. People with Pluto in Aries mostly have strong ambition and outstanding leadership abilities. They can be the pioneer generation with a strong sense of survival that helps them face difficulties easily. These people have great influence on the whole group if they know how to use Pluto energy effectively with determination and strong will. If the desire for power is not controlled, this position of Pluto will become the most cruel dictator. They tend to be stubborn, domineering, impatient, and like to control others. This individual especially needs to control their ego, otherwise they will always be in a state of confrontation and like competing with those around them to achieve their goals. Pluto in Taurus. If you have Pluto in Taurus, you are someone who values materialism and self-worth. They are quite patient and decisive in every difficult situation, never backing down. These individuals have quite logical and practical minds. Before doing anything, they take the time to research and analyze to ensure they optimize their benefits. Fortunately, they have the ability to create a sustainable foundation for themselves through persistent efforts in life. They have difficulty with rapid change and need a lot of time to adapt to new things. In addition, they can also become greedy for money to the point of being pragmatic, only caring about material values. They can also become angry and greedy for more than their own needs. Pluto in Gemini. The strength of Pluto in Gemini is their curiosity that pushes them to create new ideas. They are the ones who prevail in games the way they want. The ability to delve into every small detail to find solutions to even the most difficult problems. They express their curious instincts through many different topics as long as they are interested. Don't care what others think about you. They have the ability to adapt quickly to any situation and change their approach accordingly. Innovative thinking models help them have profound and intense experiences. However, they easily become bored and find it difficult to persevere in pursuing any goal for too long. They can easily fall into a negative, pessimistic state, even cutting off contact with people around them. Some of these individuals are considered irresponsible when they only focus on issues they like rather than the collective issues. Pluto in Cancer. People born with Pluto in Cancer will have to learn to cooperate with others from an early age in order to properly utilize their full potential. If they keep building defensive walls, they will easily feel suffocated and even fall into a negative state. In addition, they also know how to take care of other family members. Their dedication helps them become trustworthy people. This person needs stability and security. However, that turns them into one-sided people, always in a state of stress. In addition, they often suspect others and sometimes lie to their own feelings instead of facing the truth. They only feel satisfied when staying in their comfort zone, lacking breakthroughs or risks even though it helps them grow more mature after each failure. Pluto in Leo. Pluto in Leo is the birthplace of bold leaders who are not afraid of change and are enterprising. These are extremely creative minds and have a strong drive to assert their ego. They stand out when they surpass their own limits and create miracles that others don't dare to do. Some people with this position are extremely successful in the field of arts and entertainment. Due to being too ambitious, Pluto in Leo will sometimes become blind and trust the wrong people. They can be exploited and manipulated by others for their own gain. Special. They tend to like to control everything, even small, unnecessary things. They have difficulty staying in environments that are too comfortable, causing them to exhaust their energy and inherent confidence. Thank you for watching the video. Pluto in Virgo. Pluto in Virgo are quite perfectionist, fastidious, demanding of both themselves and others. A lifestyle that is too perfect makes them vulnerable to disappointment in themselves, unhappiness, lack of confidence, and self-pity. They are quite practical and process-oriented, so they often miss the big picture. Some people are haunted by fear, anxiety, and fear of failure, which hinders their risk-taking. They have the ability to analyze, observe, plan, and organize work effectively. As perfectionists, they are always motivated to push themselves to change and optimize their daily work. They are very patient and extremely meticulous to every small detail, especially good at solving difficult problems. Pluto is in Libra. Under the influence of Pluto in Libra, relationships are emphasized in all circumstances. This is the conciliatory type. They are quite friendly, like to socialize, and always aim to please others. They often spend a lot of time analyzing and considering before deciding to take action. In particular, they have the ability to expand directions and solve problems effectively. They rarely confront directly, but choose to reconcile and resolve problems between the two sides. On the negative side, they may use the relationship as a tool to achieve their goals. They favor social relationships that benefit them in the name of cooperation, but in reality they take advantage of each other, making them hypocrites in the eyes of others. Pluto is in Scorpio. Pluto is the ruling planet of Scorpio, so these people possess strong motivational power and strong will. They are extremely insightful people, have strong intuition, and are able to see the motives of others. When put into difficult situations, their extraordinary determination helps them rise up strongly. In love, they are also very loyal, always a solid fulcrum for the person they love. On the negative side, Pluto in Scorpio can become extremely cruel and callous. They hate lies and deception, so any act of deception will be recognized by them and difficult to forgive that person. In addition, they are also quite jealous and like to control others in a scary way. Not to mention they also intend to take revenge on anyone who hurts them in any way. Pluto in Sagittarius. Pluto in Sagittarius are independent, trustworthy, loyal people. Freedom comes from the desire to explore the world. They are willing to step out of their safe boundaries to confidently pursue their passions. Adventures through each new land will change their worldview and bring profound experiences about the religion and culture of that place. They can imagine their own future marked by journeys. The vibrant personality of Pluto in Sagittarius is the driving force that motivates them to explore the world, but also easily pushes them into situations of boredom lacking external stimulation. They act on instinct, so they lack consistency, have no long-term commitment, and are quickly bored. Their superficiality can hinder them on their path, making it feel like they are just riding around to see the flowers. Pluto in Capricorn. People with Pluto in Capricorn are distinguished by their high discipline, steadfastness, and doing everything according to order and clear plan. They are very ambitious, independent, strong, and always aim to achieve the end result. They live with principles and are cautious in all their actions. They always determine their priority goals and do not like wasting time on useless things that do not bring them any benefit. They pursue personal achievement and strive to be recognized for it. However, they are quite conservative, rigid, and always think they are right. Their cold attitude and solid principles only serve to hide their low self-esteem and fear of success. They can work frantically and forget their joys and hobbies. Pluto is in Aquarius. People born with Pluto in Aquarius are solo travelers on their own path with the ambition to assert their independent personality. With creative and innovative ideas, they will definitely break the traditional rules of society to pave the way for a revolution that will change the world. They are libertarian and humanitarian, with an open mind to achieving their own ideals. On the negative side, Pluto in Aquarius can become extravagant and rebellious despite imposed social prejudices. Their idealistic ambitions for a better world can lead them to go to extremes and do it at all costs. It is difficult for them to accept the harsh reality. Even if the whole world opposes them, they still resolutely follow their own path. Arrogance and stubbornness can kill their hope.